Never come. Jesus. Never come. Why do I feel like listening to some Randy Travis? I'm gonna listen to some Randy Travis. Ugh.
You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. Well, you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes its toll on the body, makes the young girl's brown hair turn gray. Well, honey, I don't care, I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well, I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on memory, make people forget things they knew. Well, it's easy to see, it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. Oh darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, but just listen to how this song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen.
Audio America.
Well, I've heard those city singers singing about how they can love deeper than the oceans, higher than the stars above. Well, I come from the country and I know I ain't seen it all, but I heard that ocean salty and the stars they sometimes fall. And that would not do justice to the way I feel for you. So I had to sing a song about all the things I knew. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. From the back roads to the Broadway shows with 1,000,000 miles between, there's at least 1,000,000 love songs that people love to sing. And everyone is different, and everyone's the same. And this is just another way of saying the same thing. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. A whippoorwill.
It's official. Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist is TV's hottest show. Certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, and critics rave it's destined for greatness. Plus, it's streaming, so there's no excuse not to watch.
But my TV broke.
Watch it on your phone.
The power went out.
Get a generator.
My daughter's getting married.
Won't last, and wedding cake is never good.
The alien Zorg said if I watch, the universe will be destroyed.
Okay, you get a pass. For everybody else, don't miss Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, Sundays on NBC, and stream anytime.
When Jonathan was only 10 years old, his dad made a suggestion.
My father said, what if you rode your bike to Vermont?
240 miles, 3 days, no adult supervision.
I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
What Jonathan got himself into, and what he still hasn't gotten himself out of, 45 years later. Tap to listen on Spotify.
A farmer and a teacher, a hooker and a preacher, riding on a midnight bus bound for Mexico. One was headed for vacation, one for higher education, and two of them were searching for lost souls. That driver never ever saw the stop sign, and 18-wheelers can't stop on a dime. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway, while Why there's not four of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That farmer left to harvest a home and 80 acres. The faith and love for growing things in his young son's heart. And that teacher left her wisdom in the minds of lots of children and did her best to give them all their start. And that preacher whispered, can't you see the promised land? As he laid his bloodstained Bible in that hooker's hand. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That's the story that our preacher told last Sunday as he held that bloodstained Bible up for all of us to see. He said, bless the farmer and the teacher and the preacher who gave this Bible to my mama, who read it to me. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, now I guess we know. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Last night I dug your picture out from our old dresser drawer. I set it on the table and I talked to it till 4. I read some more love letters right up till the break of dawn. Yeah, I've been sitting alone, digging up bones. Then I went through the jewelry and I found our wedding rings. I put mine on my finger and I gave yours a fling. Across this lonely bedroom of our recent broken home. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, I'm digging up bones. Doing things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. And I went through the closet and I found some things in there, like that pretty negligee that I bought you to wear. And I recall how good you looked each time you had it on. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yet tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones.
You know what I should start doing with my life choice?
By the old Virginia line with a suitcase full of dreams and a brand new.
So make it like radio. Just put the music.
Wrapped in pretty words, singing songs sent down from heaven on the wings of a speckled bird, wings of a speckled bird.
I heard a guitar and a fiddle, banjo and mandolin. An old man opened up the door and told me, come on in.
Took my ticket then and told me, bring what it is you do, 'cause that's how you'll be remembered when your traveling days are through. Your traveling days are through. They came from the hills and mountains, the valleys and the plains. Some were kind and gentle, some too wild to tame.
A string of fearless hearts on an endless ball of twine. It's the same old trail, it's just a different time, just a different time.
We sung songs of war, we sung songs in peace. We traveled in abundance and we traveled on the lead.
From the outer gates of heaven to hellfire's burning door, it don't matter where you take it, 'cause it's been there before. It's been there before. They came from the hills and mountains, the valleys and the plains. When your traveling days are through. Matter where you take it, 'cause it's been there before. It's been there before. They came from the hills and mountains, the valleys and the plains. Some were kind and gentle, and some too wild to tame.
A string of fearless hearts on an endless ball of twine.
It's the same old train, it's just a different time, just a different time. Immeasurable in words, we stand before a new age, proud children of the earth.
We'll go on forever,
And here's your solid proof. As long as there's a world, we gotta sing those folks are true. Sing those folks are true. They came from the neon city, suburbs and town. Bakersfield, Baltimore is sacred holy ground. String of fearless hearts on an endless ball of twine. It's the same old train, it's just a different time. Just a different time. Just a different time. Just a different
Got took care of it.
That was fun.
Only time will tell.
Spigot did it.
The game is about to start. Get your face out your phone.
Just a minute. I'm completing the 2020 census.
Why do you care?
Listen, the census will impact how and where public funds will flow in our communities each year. If we're counted, we'll get better funding for our schools, even affordable housing.
Wow. Well, I'm going to complete the census now.
All right, then. Let's take a shot.
Complete the census online, by phone, or by mail. Shape your future. Start here at 2020census.gov. Paid for by U.S. Census Bureau.
Did you know that Spotify is available on Google Home? Now you can ask your favorite little speaker to turn itself into a big old dance party just by using your voice. It's like having a personal DJ on call. Ask Google to play your favorite playlist, give some love to your favorite new song, and turn up the volume of your favorite podcast. Tap the banner to get started with Google Home.
On one hand, I count the reasons I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games I'd love to play with you. On that hand, there's no reason why it's wrong. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. In your arms I feel the passion I thought it died when I looked into your eyes. I found myself, and when I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I've got to hand it to you, girl. You're something else.
Music that's quieter than one on the computer. There's a built-in mic in the computer, and since there's that, it listens to the sound and it doesn't have to listen to my voice.
To remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yeah, the reason I must go is on the other hand. Well, I lost my heart on the day we met, but I gained a lot that I don't regret. Then I hung around till you said I do. I knew I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. I love to play with you. On that hand, well, it changed my thinking when you changed your